Alright, welcome back to the video, you guys. Welcome back to this channel as well. So I'm going to be answering some of you guys' questions that I've been getting. Got it written down right here. And a lot of these questions are just some of the things y'all dealing with as far as y'all problems. So I'm going to be highlighting the problems that you guys be having. Alright, but you already know where to get the solution. That's with the last damn guide to weight management. That's down below or above this video, wherever this may be. Okay, so first question is going to be, why does your elbows and knees always crack? Okay, so what they're talking about is when they do this, that, this, and that, they're getting that cracking. When you get down on your knees and when you get up, you get that cracking. Okay, so the medical term for that is crepitus. Okay, and it's basically like little air pockets. Okay, it's air escaping out of the joints when it's moving like that. That's why even when you do pull your finger out, it makes that noise. It's air moving in between the joints. Okay, now what they say is that is normal. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you something. When I started eating healthier, okay, so started reducing the inflammation down in my body, which I'll teach how to do that in my course. I started getting that inflammation down. It hasn't been happening as much. Okay, watch. I'm gonna get up. You don't hear no cracking or anything. Okay, I think it has something to do with the increase of healthy fats. Um, but I just know the main thing is getting that inflammation down. But either way, I know how to cure that, or not cure, excuse me, because certain words that the powers that be don't like you using. I was able to fix it on myself, so I'm putting that answer that worked for me into the course. Okay, how about that algorithm? All right, so there's also a little supplement, okay, that'll help with that. And we used to use it on the dogs. They used to have joint problems too. So when you get into the course, you can, if it's not there, you can just let me know. I'll put it in there too. Okay, just ask about what's the supplement for the cracking joints or joint health. Okay, and I'll put it in there. All right, the next question is, why did I get this pot belly? All right, so there is many reasons why you can get a pot belly, but it has a lot to do with our habits. Okay, so I shot that video. It's on this YouTube channel of a lot of people during the holidays. It was a line all the way out to the street, and everybody and their mama was trying to get some McDonald's. All right, late at night. All right, now I describe in my course that there is a specific time that the digestive system is active, okay? And there's a specific time that the digestive system is closed. It's just like JJ Fish. It's open at a specific time and it's closed at a specific time. What these people were doing was trying to eat after business hours for the digestive system, okay? So that's one of the main ways people start getting a gut. The second thing is things that cause bloating, things like alcohol, drugs. Okay, I don't do neither one of those, so I wouldn't be able to tell you, oh yeah, I used to do drugs, and like I just don't do it. Okay, because I know that they're harmful to the body. The body tries to get rid of it through the sweat glands, kidneys, and the liver. So I'm already just knowing that from my research and being in school and my actual life experience and seeing other people, I'm not gonna ingest that stuff. Um, Eating things like beans, a whole bunch of fruit with the too much fructose, certain little things like that. Okay, so you got to pay attention, and that's why I'm always talking about you don't want to focus on the weight by itself, or the weight that you're body is at. You want to have be measuring your waist, okay, measuring your shoulders, and measuring to keep track of how everything is shifting and those things like that. Okay, pretty much. The weight only gives you part of a story. It doesn't give you the whole answer to getting to that goal body image or goal weight that you trying to get to. Okay, because your body determines all that. Um, so pretty much that's how you got your pot belly, smoking, drinking too much beer, eating after hours. Um, that's the main way most people get a pot belly from what I've seen. Okay. So the next question is, why am I losing hair? Okay, so people be losing hair due to nutritional deficiencies. Okay, that is the main reason. When you're not, what y'all gotta understand, and some of y'all probably know this, our nails and our hair is made out of collagen. Okay, that is a protein. That's a protein. Most people eat like vegans. Even if you eat a burger with real meat, it's not that Impossible Burger stuff. Most people eat a vegetarian diet and don't realize it. Because what is your burger comprised of? Two loaves or two pieces of bread. That makes up more than the actual meat that's on that burger. And plus you're getting tomatoes, onions, and all these things, which ain't nothing wrong with those things. The main thing is the buns, okay? Which makes up over 50% of that meal, okay? The little skinny patty that they put on at the fast food joints only makes up less than 20%, okay? So if you're eating like that all the time, or if you're eating, what else? Tacos, burritos, where they put in mostly some type of bread and a whole bunch of lettuce or vegetables, and only put a little bit of meat. Y'all know how they do at Chipotle and all these places. They charge you an arm and a leg to make sure you got enough meat on the meal. The reason they do that is because of cost, okay? But you ain't worried about that. That's for their business, so they maintain a profitability. But as far as your health is concerned, you need to make sure that you're getting enough macronutrients, which we already know are described in the course, okay? So you need to be getting enough nutrients, bottom line, period. Um, and stop eating like a vegetarian, even though you may not even realize that you're eating that way. All right? They always pushing down our throats. Oh, you need more veggies. Oh, you need more kale. Oh, you need more kale smoothies. Give them a carrot drink. You know what I'm saying? And people forget to even realize I did not even eat no meat today. How am I going to get my protein? How am I going to get my B12? How am I going to get vitamin K2, D3? We know that we need these things, but we throw it all out the window because of mainstream societal dietary laws that they got. They making it law. All right? Okay. I was in the store the other day, and I overheard somebody, they said, oh, oh, you just add some fake cheese with this. This healthy. This vegan. So that mean it healthy. And I'm like, it's people, they got people brainwashed so much that veganism is the standard of health. That she holding up a fake piece of cheese, telling God knows who that is, that this is healthy. Not the real cheese. The fake cheese is healthy. It sounds like that Soylent Green movie to me. And then they ended up finding out what Soylent, that question they was asking? They said, what is Soylent Green? They ended up finding out they was eating other people. Because the government was trying to, came back to profits. All right? You take all these people who ain't worth nothing to the government, and that's what that movie was about. You ain't got to pay nothing for them. Turn in the food. and feed the other humans, it's profitable as far as business sense. Why, when it comes to when you go into the restaurant, they give you the least amount of meat and add a whole bunch of bull crap, like buns, a whole bunch of iceberg lettuce, in which iceberg lettuce causes a diarrhea for a lot of people. Um, and people are not scared of vegetables for some reason, even though it's always having salmonella outbreaks and all these things. And y'all seen me eat raw meat, okay? And I showed y'all it ain't gonna kill you. Now I'm not saying to go and do it yourself. I'm just saying that I experiment on myself multiple times. Okay? It's been years. And God is still blessing me with life. I'm still able to breathe through my nose. I'm still able to see with my eyes. I'm still able to taste with my tongue. I'm still able to feel with my skin and my nervous system and everything. And I would say I came out a lot better than worse. Okay, so apparently somebody is lying. Somebody lying. Okay, and that's what this channel is for. So y'all got the real information. Okay, because we already know. Y'all seen what happened to your boy Andrew Tate. Because he be speaking a lot of true stuff. Alright, so he exposing all that, what they doing and everything. They came and got that man. Okay? So that's what they do. That's what they do. And y'all see what they be doing to this channel sometimes. Alright, so that's what I'm so when you see stuff like that happen, they don't try to shadow ban or try to arrest or put all these different things. Oh, you doing this when that's just simply not the case. They doing that because that information is true. They don't want it out. It's gonna stop their money in their pockets. All right. You think these restaurants want me telling you that the reason why they give you them little skinny patties, why Chipotle always charging you an arm and a leg for adding a little bit of meat to the damn meal that's supposed to have steak in there, but only got this amount of steak in there, and there's a whole bunch of fajitas and all these other things. That's why it's gonna mess with their pockets. But I don't care about that. I care about your health. I care about your children's health. I care about your lineage and your future, okay, and your present. That's why I'm making these videos. That's why this channel exists. Okay, that's why I'm answering these questions. All right. So if you don't want to keep losing your hair, make sure you eat enough nutrients when you are hungry. And I break down this even more in that course. Okay, the last damn guide to weight management, down wherever it is around this video. Okay. So next question. How? Oh, this is a good one. How to correct your vaginal pH. All right. So y'all know I already talked about this years ago. Cause Facebook, on Facebook, they got these little vegan groups. Okay. And what they was doing was they was going around telling other women that just ain't aware, all right, telling them, yo, you want your parts down there to be alkaline. So they was talking about, yeah, my parts is alkaline. And I'm like, what? And they kept saying that, oh, my alkaline. And what they don't understand is, see, I went to school. Okay, I actually read a book. What actually happens, the way God made it, is it's supposed to be self-cleaning. And that self-cleaning environment is supposed to be acidic. It's supposed to be acidic, just like your skin. The surface of your skin is supposed to be acidic. Self-cleansing organism, not organism, but we just gonna say entity. That system is supposed to be self-cleaning, and it does it with an acidic environment. Okay, so if you really going around changing the pH, because they got all these things, all these products, and they gonna sell it because y'all think that having an alkaline system all throughout your body is healthy when it's not. Your blood pH is 7.45, somewhere around there. That's only slightly alkaline. So you're supposed to be right in the middle. That's why homeostasis is so important, and the body is always trying to maintain balance. But what they are teaching y'all and trying to make mainstream is being far to the extreme of being alkaline. When you're alkaline, that does not keep the bacteria at bay and in balance. The normal flora. So, and when I say flora, that's bacteria. Okay, the normal bacteria that's on the outside and the inside of your body. Okay, so when it's a alkaline environment, that does not control the bacteria. It allows an overgrowth. So what these women were saying, they started experiencing a lot of infections. They started experiencing a lot of infections. And I had to come and, make a video and then put it in that comment section, because I'm like, man, this is evil right here. This is evil forces at work, taking control of people and just spreading a whole bunch of misinformation so other people can do it, and then they start experiencing them symptoms. Okay? And that, I'm telling you, that is why this YouTube channel exists, because there's a whole bunch of lies out here. Okay? That you guys really need to be aware of and not get lied to. And a lot of our parents don't even talk to us about these type of things. They may be scared. They don't want to talk about that subject. Even though they're a parent, they're supposed to talk about those things, but a lot of them are scared. And whatever reason, that doesn't help you if they don't talk to you about that. Okay? So who else gonna tell you? The internet, social media, your friends that don't know anything may have a particular agenda. Okay? May have a particular agenda. So that's why it's very important to have someone like me or just somebody that is going to keep you on the right direction and have some logic about the type of information you come across, especially on these social medias. All right. So just remember, if you're a woman, you want it to be acidic. If there's any products telling you, oh, just put this steam or put this ball or whatever it is, or eat this or ingest this to make it alkaline, you want to run away. Just run away fast. You don't want that type of stuff. Okay? I've seen way too many women have to deal with the consequences of that. So hopefully that answers that question right there. I'm gonna go ahead and answer one more question for you guys, and then we'll make another video. So this one is why your body stinks and emits offensive odors. Okay, things like swamp balls and what this here, armpits that smell like onions. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys a story with this too, with the experiment that I done on my body. But pretty much, a lot of people kind of are aware of this because I've heard it from other people, but they don't do it for some reason. Okay, now when you take a shower, you're only cleansing the outside portion of your body. Okay. Now, if you still smoking weed, you smoking cigarettes, you ingesting all God knows what, putting your mouth in place. I don't know what y'all do. Okay. But all that stuff is on the inside. You can't take some soap, some dial soap, antibacterial dial soap, and go and swallow it. Okay, you gonna end up in the hospital. So, and I'm not trying to be funny, y'all, but I'm just trying to break it down. Just make sure y'all realize this. You have to take care of the inside of your body. That's where all the stank and the funk come from. Okay? Just like when, okay, say you mud wrestling. You got a whole bunch of mud over you. Cool. That's on the outside. That's on the outside. Go ahead and take you a nice good old bath. Go ahead and relax your mind. Okay? That's on the outside. But most of it comes from the inside, from what we are ingesting. What do we allow in our body? What are we putting our mouths on? What's coming into our mouths? You see what I'm saying? When you eating a whole bunch of things, that one of the things I notice cause the most stink is particular grains. Okay? Particular grains. When you eat things like that, when you drink a whole bunch of alcohol, it causes fermentation, okay, in the gut. So that fermentation, y'all ever smell milk that sat out in the summer in Africa for 30 days and 30 nights? That was in an enclosed bottle. Imagine you open that and you smell it. That's what's going on in your gut. Okay? So it was because I had some people, they say, and some of this stuff on Reddit too, not just real life people have commented and said this to me, but on Reddit too, all over social media. They have said it only takes about 2 or 3 hours after they get out the bathtub or a shower, um, and they right back to, because they probably working right after they get into the shower or something. Their feet already stinking. Their arms, their armpits, the deodorant ain't holding them. So it's like, okay, for some reason, they still drinking 1800, still drinking beer. They still eating a whole bunch of babas, whatever it is, that's causing a whole bunch of fermentation. All right. And that's what I noticed causes that. Causes a whole bunch of plaque and things on your teeth too. So you start to have bad breath. Okay. Once that plaque starts to develop, turn into hard tartar, and then you start getting that gingivitis, that allows a overgrowth of bacteria. What happens? You got food in your mouth, okay, that is allowing the bacteria to have an overgrowth. All those bacteria have waste. That waste is going to stink. Okay, it's also going to cause more inflammation within your mouth. Okay, so the point it gets to a medical condition called halitosis. Okay, so all those things can be taken care of if you just focus on what you put in your body and what you put in your mouth on. For some of us, for some individuals. Okay, so take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Um, and it's not just rubbing your body down with soap. Okay, just like I said, the body is supposed to maintain acidic pH to make sure it's healthy and have a normal uh, bacteria load. Because even if you do take a shower with soap, it's still, because it's everywhere. It's everywhere. So the main thing is just maintaining a healthy, non-overgrowth anywhere on your body, anywhere on the inside of your body. Okay? And a big help is what you're eating and what your diet is. Okay? And we're going to be talking about that in my course. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and mark these down that we already answered these. That'll help take care of swamp balls too. The other thing, since we're talking about swamp balls, okay, and swamp balls is for men, but it can happen with women too. All right, what's happening is there's not enough airflow. Okay, and all this stuff. If you notice when I talk about the problem, it's always about balance. Okay, so you got on a whole bunch of layers in the area that gets hot. One of the hottest areas is around your core. Okay, so that's going to be the first place to get the hottest. What's the normal reaction that the body has? It's going to start sweating when it starts to exceed a certain temperature. So that sweat plus a moist environment is a breeding ground to promote bacteria. And once that starts getting up to overgrowth, it starts to produce a smell. And plus, stagnant, moist environments tend to have a smell. That's why when you go to a swamp during the summertime and it's stagnant water, it has a stale smell, stale, moist smell. And that's what swamp balls smell like. So it's all about just maintaining airflow, so the heat can escape and cool down. You know, why su, just balance. Okay. So yeah. Hopefully we answer some of you guys' questions, and this is building trust up to go ahead and build the confidence up to go ahead and get the real information, get the truth that's inside of the last damn guide to weight management. Cause I'm telling you, man, it's a whole bunch of fake little weight loss pills, fat loss pills, all these things talking about they gonna get you skinny in 2 minutes and everything, and y'all actually buying it. I don't know why y'all doing that, some of y'all, but hopefully this will help the people that have some common sense to say, you know what, that ain't right. This what he talking about, he talking some sense, okay? And then once you understand it, you can go ahead and tell your family and your friends, and then they at least have the right information to go ahead and act on it. All right, you guys. So if you want to stop getting lied to about weight loss, nutrition, anything about it, remember to hit that like button down beneath this video. Go purchase the course if you want it all in an organized fashion so you ain't got to look all over my channel for the information. Or if you don't want to do that, go ahead and watch another video on my channel. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell.